What's going on, y'all? I'm Nat, and welcome to Tech News. We have an informed packed segment for you today with beautiful stories written by our talented journalists. We all know that COVID has impacted our lives, such as traveling, socializing, and jobs. COVID has made it especially hard for supplies and resources to reach distributors like grocery stores. The shortage of supplies was feared at the beginning of COVID, but it finally hit in the middle of the pandemic. A grocery store employee even said, "I've seen firsthand the limited supplies in the store. The store barely has any paper bags for customers to put their groceries in, and basic things like bags of ice aren't available in the freezers." This has also caused meat and produce to increase in price, causing people to need more money to feed their families. We are running low on supplies because of this pandemic. COVID has also impacted the way that school life works. With the COVID-19 pandemic and trying to follow COVID guidelines, the 2021 through 22 school year so far has been tough. New York State Department of Health recommends that students maintain a distance of 3 feet between each other. With lack of space, non-informed people, and individuals who just do not follow the guidelines, concern among students and parents rises. Getting to school becomes progressively difficult as availability of buses decreases. But over-enrollment has caused schools to become more packed as well. Guidelines for COVID are not being met. It is important that students and teachers continue to wash their hands, keep their masks up, and try to maintain a safe environment for themselves and others. Along with 1.5 million cases in New York State, over 34,000 deaths total, will COVID ever really be stopped? Probably not, but the least people can do is get vaccinated. Now, many people don't believe in the vaccine, or should I say, don't want to receive it, but COVID is supposed to be dramatically reduce the risk of developing the COVID-19. But no vaccine is perfect. If you so happen to develop symptoms, it won't only affect a small portion of your body, referring to scientists. Do you ever think we can defeat COVID-19 for good? Stop the cases from developing? And last but not least, reduce the death rates? But is the vaccination safe? Current and retired teachers from Brooklyn do not think so. On September 14th, they marched at the Brooklyn Bridge protesting for vaccine mandates, not wanting to be vaccinated even though they are becoming mandatory, holding up signs such as "Hell no, Biden" and "My body, my choice." They say even though they are vaccinated, they still want to fight for everyone. Despite COVID being a blatant issue right now, did you know that in America alone, we kill 25 million animals every single day, which is roughly about 1,100 pigs every hour? This alarming rate of killing has tremendous effects on American economy, health, and environment. Live Kinley states, if people stop eating meat, some effects would be lower cholesterol and blood pressure. Doctors believe a vegan diet could help prevent 8 out of the 10 leading causes of death. That's approximately 8.1 million fewer deaths a year. We could save around $700 to $1,000 billion every year on healthcare. Meat transportation generates more greenhouse gas than any other transportation. That includes buses, trains, planes, and rocket ships combined. Farming animals for food is the number one reason for species extinction. Meat eaters' diets need 17 times more land than vegan diets. Livestock farms encompass 2.7 billion acres of land. In addition, 100 million acres of land are required to grow food for the livestock. Wild animals make up 4% of Earth livestock, a whopping 60%. These are just some of the truths to the meat industry that are hidden in everyday life. Turning to the bright side of local news. As the new school year gets underway at the Institute of Technology, excitement for being back in person is through the roof in ITC football. After going on a 2-game winning streak to close out last season, the Eagles look to build on a strong, COVID-riddled spring season. An altered, shortened 2020 high school football season saw Syracuse Tech struggle to open things up, dropping their first 2 games to West Hill and Marcellus, 18-0 and 40-0 respectively. Our football team struggled in their season opener at home on Thursday, September 16th, dropping their first contest 16-30 to Central Valley Academy, and they know that they must put it together and get hot if they want a chance to make a run in the division. You can be sure that the team is banking on performing to the standards of the second half of last season rather than the first. ITC is talented and led by a strong group of juniors, with a couple seniors providing leadership to the squad. Led by trailblazing, all-seeing wide junior sensation Treasure Sledge, the Birds believe that the sky's the limit for their group. They will look to play efficient, smart football and lean on their bruising offensive line to run them to victory. Come rep your team colors, show school spirit, and support the Eagles. Our own ITC media student, Bobby Griffith, took first place in Everson Museum's professional photo contest over the summer. Her inspiration was how she felt during isolation. The pandemic made me feel like I was drowning, and I wanted other people to know that they weren't alone, she said. With the support of her friends and teacher, Mr. Newell, she was able to win $200. After only a year of media, she has made us all proud. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.